Welcome to SK Educast, your weekly update on the latest in education. Let's get into this week's top stories. As per media reports, the government has pledged to protect education priorities in the Chancellor's first budget, despite inheriting a £22 billion financial shortfall. Key investments include £1.4 billion to rebuild crumbling schools, £1.8 billion to expand government-funded childcare, and over £30 million for breakfast clubs aimed at improving attendance and learning readiness. Additionally, £44 million has been allocated to support kinship and foster carers, providing new allowances and regional recruitment hubs to create stable homes for children in need. As per media reports, the UK's new Education Committee members have been confirmed. Chaired by Labour MP Helen Hayes, the committee consists of 7 Labour MPs, 2 Conservatives and 2 Liberal Democrats. This cross-party committee holds the Department for Education accountable, with the power to summon senior officials, including ministers. Key issues on the agenda include SEND reform, child poverty, and the school curriculum. Further details on the committee's meetings will be announced soon. University Vice-Chancellors in the UK have received pay rises of up to £80,000, despite concerns over financial pressures in the sector. Average pay packages increased by 5% in 2022-23, with some rising by as much as 35%. As per media reports, amid warnings of potential tuition fee increases, data shows that 1 in 10 vice-chancellors received pay hikes exceeding 10%, with additional payments over £100,000 for some due to compensation for loss of office. The University of Glasgow is set to build the £300 million Keystone building as part of its £1.3 billion campus development programme. Located on the historic Gilmore Hill campus, construction begins this month, with completion expected by the 2028-29 academic year. The 27,000 square metre facility will accommodate 3,600 students, offering advanced teaching spaces, labs and a maker's workshop. Cardiff University faces uncertainty over job losses as it tackles a £30 million budget shortfall. Vice-Chancellor Professor Wendy Larner has confirmed voluntary redundancies but hasn't ruled out compulsory cuts, with staff numbers still unclear. Staff are facing stress and anxiety, according to unions, as Welsh universities struggle with rising costs and reduced income. The Welsh Government is monitoring the situation very closely during this challenging time for higher education. Duncan Ivison, the new Vice-Chancellor of Manchester, emphasises that higher education is a system, not a market. He calls for greater collaboration between universities, focusing on how research can create real impact. Ivison also sees a key opportunity for the UK to attract more international students, helping to strengthen the sector. The Student Loans Committee, SLC, has paid over £5 billion in student finance so far this academic year. On 16th October, £2.3 billion in tuition fees was distributed to education providers, adding to nearly £3 billion in maintenance loans paid since September. The SLC continues to support over 1.5 million students, focusing now on those who applied late for funding and students starting courses in January. Exciting changes are coming to the University of Warwick, with a £700 million investment, the largest in its history. A former car park will become new teaching spaces and labs for social sciences and STEM subjects. Vice-Chancellor Professor Stuart Croft says the centre will enable transformational research. Phase 1, the STEM Connect programme, is underway, creating 1,500 construction jobs. As per media report, Oxford University has retained the top spot in the Times Higher Education World Rankings for a 9th consecutive year, making it the longest reign in the list's history. Oxford's success is credited to strong industry income, patents, and a robust international outlook. Meanwhile, MIT has reached 2nd place, its highest ever. Stanford has slipped to 6th. Harvard and Princeton now hold third and fourth positions respectively. Well, that's all for now. We will be back next week with more. Thank you.